My child, stop for a moment. Just stop. I am 75 now, and most of those years I spent alone. Not because I had no one, but because I chose loneliness without even knowing it. One by one, everyone left. The house became silent. So listen to me, never wait for people to leave before you start loving them properly. Love them now. Talk to them now. Listen to them now. Because once they are gone, you will miss the moments you never gave them. Stay with me because what I say next might change your life. I thought loneliness would come when everyone left, but the real loneliness started much earlier. It started when I stopped talking to them, when I stopped asking how they were, when I stopped listening, when I stopped saying I love you every day. I was living with people, but I was already alone. After my husband passed, the house became a tomb. The children called sometimes. They visited once or twice a year, but the calls became shorter, the visits became shorter. They were busy with their own lives, jobs, children, responsibilities. I understood. I didn't blame them, but I blamed myself. I had never taught them how to stay close. I had never shown them how to keep love alive even when life gets busy. I had never told them, call me even if it's for 2 minutes. Come visit even if you're tired. Tell me you love me even if you think I already know. So they didn't, and I didn't ask. I started spending days without speaking to a single soul. I talked to the walls. I talked to the plants. I talked to the television. I talked to God, but I didn't talk to people, and slowly I forgot how to talk to people. Second thing I want you to remember, the thing that hurts me the most even now. Never stop reaching out, even when they don't reach back. I waited for my children to call me. I waited for my grandchildren to ask about me. I waited for someone to remember my birthday. I waited and I became more alone. But love doesn't wait. Love reaches. Love calls first. Love visits first. Love says, I miss you first. Even if they don't reply, even if they are busy, even if they forget, keep reaching because one day they will need you. And if you have stopped reaching, they may not know how to find you. I learned this too late. Now my phone is silent most days. Now my door is quiet. Now I sit here, wishing I had called one more time, wishing I had visited one more time, wishing I had said I love you one more time. So if you have a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a friend, anyone who once mattered to you, reach out today, not tomorrow, not next week, today, because loneliness doesn't shout, it whispers. And by the time you hear it, it's already too late to fix. There is more I want to tell you, more that broke me, more that I wish I had understood sooner. After many years of silence, after the children stopped calling, after the house became too quiet, I started to feel something worse than loneliness. I started to feel worthless. I would look in the mirror and think, who needs me anymore? Who would care if I was gone? Who would even notice? Those thoughts came slowly at first, like a whisper. Then they came every day, then every hour. I stopped eating properly. I stopped going outside. I stopped opening the curtains. I just sat here on this same sofa waiting for time to pass, waiting for the end. One night, I remember it very clearly. I sat here in the dark. The clock was ticking, the house was completely silent, and I thought, maybe it's better if I just disappear. I had pills in the drawer. I opened the bottle. I looked at them for a long time, and then something happened. My phone rang. It was my granddaughter. She was 12. She said, Daddy, I just wanted to say goodnight. I miss you. I couldn't speak. I just cried. She asked, Daddy, are you okay? I lied. I said, yes, Beta, I'm okay. But I wasn't okay. That one call, that one small voice stopped me that night. I realized loneliness is dangerous. It tells you lies. It tells you you are nothing. It tells you no one cares. It tells you to give up. But those lies are not true. You matter, even when you feel invisible. You are needed, even when no one says it. You are loved, even when no one shows it. So the third thing I want to beg you to remember, never believe the voice of loneliness when it tells you to give up. When you feel worthless, you reach out even if your hand shakes, even if your voice trembles, even if you think no one will answer. Call someone, message someone, knock on someone's door, tell them, I'm not okay. I need to talk. I feel alone. Someone will answer. Someone will come, and even if they don't, the act of reaching out will remind you that you are still here and you are still worth fighting for. I almost didn't fight that night, but I did. Because of one little girl who said, I miss you. There is one more thing I must tell you, the most important thing of all, the thing that keeps me alive today. If you can stay with me until the end, because this last lesson is the one that saved me. There is one more thing I must tell you, the most important thing of all, the thing that keeps me alive today. After that night, after I almost gave up, I decided I could not keep living like this. I could not keep waiting for someone to come and save me. I had to save myself. So I started doing one small thing every day. I started calling my children, even if they didn't call back. I started going to the market, even if just to buy one vegetable. I started sitting outside in the sun, even if just for 10 minutes. I started smiling at my neighbor, even if she didn't smile back, and slowly, very slowly, the silence became less heavy. The house became less empty. My heart became less broken. My daughter started calling more. My son came to visit with his children. They saw me trying. They saw me still here. They started coming closer again. But the biggest change was inside me. I realized the most important truth of my 75 years. You must never stop choosing life, even when it feels too hard. Loneliness wants you to believe it is permanent. It wants you to believe you are forgotten. It wants you to believe you are too old, too tired, too broken to be loved or needed. But loneliness lies. You are still needed. You are still loved, you are still here, and that alone is enough reason to keep going. So every morning when you wake up, say to yourself, today I choose life. Today I reach out. Today I smile. Today I keep trying. Even if no one answers, even if no one comes, even if it hurts, keep choosing life. Because one day someone will answer. One day someone will come. One day your small effort will become someone else's miracle. I am still alone many days. The house is still quiet many nights. But now I am not afraid of the quiet. Now I fill it with small acts of love. For myself, for others, for whatever time I have left. So my last request to you, before you leave this video, before you go back to your day, stop being alone, not by waiting for others to come, but by going to them, by calling, by visiting, by smiling, by saying, I'm here, by saying I love you, by saying I need you. Do it today, do it now, because I waited 75 years to learn this, and I don't want you to wait as long as I did. Thank you for listening to an old woman, for letting me share my heart with you, for giving me a few minutes of your time. Now go and don't be alone anymore. The most important lesson of my 75 years is this: never stop believing that you are still needed, and never stop being the one who needs others. Loneliness wants you to believe you are a burden. It wants you to believe no one has time for you. It wants you to believe you are too old, too broken, too forgotten. But that is the biggest lie loneliness tells. You are still needed. Your voice still matters. Your stories still have power. Your love still has value. And more importantly, you still need others. You still need connection. You still need to be seen. You still need to be held. So stop hiding. Stop waiting for someone to come to you first. Stop thinking they are busy or they don't care or I'm too old now. Go to them, call them, visit them, write to them. Tell them, I miss you. I need you. I love you. I'm still here. Even if they don't reply right away, even if they seem distant, even if it feels scary, because one day they will need you too. And if you have already reached out, they will know where to find you. I am 75. My body is weak. My days are fewer. But every day I still choose to reach out. I call my granddaughter even if she's busy. I smile at the neighbor even if she walks past quickly. I talk to the birds outside my window. I talk to God. I talk to you right now. And every time I reach, I feel a little less alone, a little more alive. So my final words to you, before you leave this video, before you go back to your life, stop being alone, not by waiting for the world to remember you, but by refusing to forget the world. Pick up the phone today. Send that message today. Visit that person today. Say, I love you today. Do it even if your voice shakes. Do it even if your heart is afraid. Do it even if you think it's too late. Because it is never too late until it is. Thank you for sitting with me, for listening to an old woman's heart, for giving me a few minutes when I needed someone to hear me. Now go and don't be alone anymore.